I wanted to review all the Atelier games, but that will not happen.
What's that mean?
Well, what I mean is that I really enjoyed the Arlan series, and I played most of them on PC, except Atelier Lulua. And that's because that was the only game that I could find physically. The games are awesome, but my problem was that I prefer games that are a little more aggressive. Okay, maybe not 100% aggressive, but I wanted something less casual. And I was okay with the Arlan series, but when I started the Dusk series and especially Atelier Ayesha, I felt like everything was way too chill for what I want. Atelier Esca and Logi was a big improvement, and the alchemy was better. But I still preferred to replay the Arlan series instead of playing the Dusk series. So I started playing the Mysterious series. And I didn't find myself enjoying these games as much as I did the Arlan series. And I don't think I like the Arlan series more because I started with the Arlan series. I just think, for me at least, the Arlan series was better. Even if I think the Arlan series time management is a little too harsh, at least for Rorona and Totori. But I didn't like the Arlan series because of the time management. And I also don't think that the story of the game was better, even if I really enjoyed Totori's story about her mother. I think the reason is that the characters are way better. Especially the characters from Rorona and Totori are more interesting. And I still don't understand why the developers insist on using Pamela.
That really doesn't feel right. Well, get used to it.
And I know I said I didn't like Astrid, but Astrid appears only in Atelier Rorona, Atelier Reruru, and Atelier Questboard, and I have no idea what Atelier Questboard is. Apparently it's a mobile game. But Pamela appears in all the games. And most of the time she wants to play the ghost because she is a ghost. And I mean that she wants to scare people. And I never find it interesting or funny when she does it. I always find Pamela very cringe. And that's not the issue. When she's not scaring people, well, she's not even trying because the best that she does is fly, say boo, or go through walls. She doesn't even try to transform in something scary. And when she's not doing this, she just says that she's bored and she has nothing to do and oh my god, what can I do because I'm too bored. And this is what she does every game when she appears. And I was expecting a story to tell us why she is like that, why she is always bored, why is she trying to scare people, why is she so annoying. But we don't get anything, we just get the same Pamela every game. And I don't like her, I don't find her interesting. But except for these two characters, Pamela and Astrid, I enjoyed Atelier Rorona and Atelier Totori. Because they had a lot of interesting characters. Don't get me wrong, the other games also has a lot of interesting characters. My only complaint is that I don't think they were better than Rorona or Totori. And I expected the series to improve more. But I think this is a problem that I have. Because I think this is what the game's supposed to be. A very chill experience. And I'm okay with that. I love chill experiences. But after a chill experience and something casual, I usually want more action. Or at least a crazy story. And that's because that's who I am. And I don't think the Atelier series needs any changes. And I think I will continue to play the Atelier series, but I will play it when I have the time. And when I want to play something chill. Because the Atelier games really help me to chill. But I'm the type of person that prefers something chill like Persona 4. I mean, I know what you're saying, Persona 4 is not really chill, but that's my point. I want something that looks chill, but it's not chill. Something that seems to have a slice of life story, but it turns out to be a horror story or something very violent and horrible. Okay, it doesn't have to be violent or horrible, but at least it should have some edgy jokes or something like that. On the other hand, maybe the Atelier series is good to be played with your children.
Oh, this is too weird. I can't take it anymore.
Fine, and I'll do it myself. Ugh, stop pulling on my clothes.
Let me go. It feels so gross.
Never mind, maybe it's not such a good idea. Okay, this is starting to sound like I didn't enjoy the Atelier series, and I did. I enjoyed the Atelier series very much. But if you're like me and you want something like the world is dying and you have to save the world, even if this type of stuff kind of happens in the Atelier series, it's still something that remains pretty chill. My only advice is that you should start with Riza if you want something new, because I think Riza has the best alchemy gameplay. At least I think it's more entertaining. But if you don't mind the time management or the older mechanics for alchemy, you should play the Arlan series. And when I started playing the Atelier series, I didn't know where to start. To start with Riza, the newest game, or to start with Atelier Rorona, the oldest game, that is also a remake. So it's not that old. Because they improved the game so much. And they also added more story to the game. And now that I played almost all the games, more exactly, I played Rorona 3 times. Well, only 2 times I finished the game. I played Totori 2 times. I played Meruru 2 times, but I didn't finish the second time. And I played Atelier Lulua 1 time, because you don't really have to replay the game. It's almost impossible to fail with the time management that they have. Because they have some time management, but it's also non-existent. I finished Atelier Ayesha.
さすがに本職の説明は違うわね。それほどでも自分でも残念だわ。
I started Eska, but didn't finish it.
エスカ
ロジックスフィクサリオです。
I started Sophie, but didn't finish it.
までのよりいい出来だよ。
はい、同じレシピでもやり方次第で出来栄えは大きく。錬金術の基本は創意工夫。
And I tried Riza a little to see how much they improved. And sure, I didn't finish all the games, but even so, after playing what I played, I think I know enough. And before I started playing the Atelier series, I still don't know what to say. To start with Atelier Riza or to start with Atelier Rorona? And the answer is still the same. If you want to play their best game, their newest game with the best gameplay, I mean, mechanics, Atelier Riza is the best option. But if I had to choose, I think I would start with Atelier Rorona. The time management is annoying because it's a little too harsh. And that's because there's no way you can finish the game in one playthrough. You have to replay the game to see a different story. Well, more exactly to unlock the true ending. Because almost everything you do will make the time pass. And there's a lot of stuff that you must do. My point is that because of the time management, the game is harder. Riza, on the other hand, is not hard because it has no time management. And you even have different difficulties. So you just chill and use alchemy and enjoy the game. But like I said, if you don't mind the time management part, Atelier Rorona is better for me. So I would still recommend to start with Atelier Rorona. And I think the Dusk series, Atelier Ayesha, is the most, I don't know, let's say the least game that I would recommend. The game didn't have a lot of characters that I like, and I didn't really enjoy the alchemy. Even so, the game is still very entertaining and I think you should try it. I'm just saying you should not expect the game to be as good as Rorona or Riza or Sophie. I mean the Arlan series, the Secret series or the Mysterious series. So, my final opinion, I think the Atelier series need more love. And if you like alchemy and if you like slice of life stories, or not really slice of life, stories that are a little more chill than your average game, then I'm sure you will like the Atelier games. Because I found the Atelier series far more entertaining than most of the AAA games. My main issue with AAA games is that most of them have a lot of collectibles. You mostly go for point A to point B to collect something. But in the Atelier series, I felt like I was always doing something important. And you can say, well, most of the time you were just picking up materials. Yes, I agree, but every material was important. Especially if you wanted to make the best equipment. I mean, every alchemy that you did, it was like a puzzle. A puzzle that I enjoyed doing it over and over. So if you didn't try the Atelier series, I think you should give it a try. Because I'm pretty sure you will love the characters, or you will love the gameplay, or you will love the story. Oh yeah, and let's not forget about the music.